Alright, so now I'm just going to start piling in some logs. And the funny thing is, this thing here, you've seen with this, that came with the small hollow, it was a wood grate holder, if you will. Actually, it was folded up a little bit. I bent it down because I wasn't using wood. Just charcoal and chunks. But so right now I have some wood getting heated up over on the propane side. So it's a propane assist, a cheap version of a propane assist. I'm going to put those down in the middle, and then we'll go and get the fire going. Probably take at least, I'm thinking, a half hour, maybe longer, to get it going, until we can get the brisket on itself. But so, hey, welcome to Smoker BBQ's YouTube channel. This is just going to be a pure smoke of a brisket on an offset cooker. The old smoke hollow. Yes, this thing is very thin metal. Doesn't hold heat at all. So we're not expecting it to do some great things out here, but with constant watching and coverage, we'll be able to keep the temp stable in this thing and cook some good barbecue. So the exterior of it was looking a little rusty. Last week I went and bought a can of the spray paint for barbecues and just did a once over with the spray paint because it was looking pretty bad. And this thing isn't that old, and I don't want it to rust when I'm not even using it. So you have to maintain your barbecue if you want it to be cooking good stuff for you. So that's about it really with this thing here. Just about the log, just about ready to be put on. Probably should get a glove on there, but we'll go and get them on now. There you go, just 2 burning logs. Put those right in there. Now it's going to get a fire going. I'm going to cover it up from the top, but leave the door open as long as possible. We're trying to build coals, build a lot of stuff here, so we don't want to stifle it. We want flame versus what you don't want normally when you're doing just a charcoal cook. We are just about there. I'm going to throw on my water. Want to get a good deflecting of the heat from the firebox as well as humidify the environment too. So, come back to you. Alright, so here we got it right now. Looking pretty good. Temperature says 235. I tell you, it's a lot different having this thing door be wide open while I'm cooking. When I'm doing charcoal, you want to keep that thing as close as possible. Just to maintain heat and airflow. But this is completely different cooked, so I'm looking forward to how this is going to go. I'll go out and get the brisket and put it on. Here we go. So the points facing the firebox, that's a little tougher. It can withstand more heat than the flat can, as far away as possible. You realize I gotta push this down a little bit with the vent stack. That can close down as well. And the temp probe, of course, needs to move. Looking pretty good right there. The wood right here you put on top of the firebox to warm it up. The real answer is to get it ready for combustion. The joke answer is you want to make sure all the bugs run out of the wood before it goes in the fire. So here we go. So I'm not sure how we can hear that, but thunderstorms going around all around us. Hopefully we stay dry as much as we can. Got an umbrella right now underneath everything to keep the rain off of us. Primarily just the smoker and the camera, but everything else should be just fine. But going pretty strong right now. Just put the brisket on probably about 30 minutes ago. Doing pretty good. It says 253 on the old Maverick ET 733. The model number if you want to use that one. I recommend it. My only issue right now with the Mavericks is are the probes that come with them. They always seem to be dying on me. You have to buy more to keep it working. Of course, that might be just how we're washing them it might get some water inadvertently put in the back of the probe to render it inoperative. But I'm not too sure if it's that or not. But that's my one complaint so far. But doing pretty good. My biggest concern right now I have is that it might run out of wood. It's a little colder than I expected it to be. Than when we've been doing this cook. It's oh well, the weather turned cold on us this morning, which I wasn't expecting. Not that I checked the weather at all, but anyway, so got my cold beverage, and got my fire. I'm a happy camper right now, but I'm just monitoring heat. Again, like I mentioned before, it's a completely different feel than what I'm used to with barbecue. Saw a nice flash of fork lightning up there. Having the door wide open, I'm used to that, keeping that thing, the vent, like a quarter open with the huge basket of charcoal, doing the serpentine method. But this is completely different. I'm excited for the challenge. Definitely don't want to pigeonhole myself into one type of barbecue. I want to make sure I can do everything. So yeah, that's kind of where this came from. And I apologize, but I forget your name. A member, a person on YouTube challenged me to go ahead and just do a straight cook on the offset, for brisket on the offset, and then I was like just using wood. So that's how I originally started, and from there I just kind of took it and expanded with it. But got the mop sauce yonder to start spritzing, but I got at least a couple more hours before we want to do that. I'll cut to it probably when we get to there, but yeah. If anyone's ever said smoking isn't boring, they didn't smoke for very long. This is definitely gonna be a long night. It's about 10 o'clock right now at night. It's gonna with no one's in sight, but again, no, got stuff to keep me company. Got a good cold beverage, which might transition to coffee as we get it going on in the night. If you don't drink too many, then you won't be able to keep your fire what you want it to be doing. So I'll stop talking to make this video not too long, and then come back to you guys when we're doing something fun. Alright, so it's about 2:20 right now. Getting a little low. Want to get it going back up again. Break this down. Throw this log on top. Throw one more just over yonder. That's about it, really. The weather's not cooperating tonight for smoking, but why would that stop me? Time for spritz on this guy here. Again, this is just apple cider vinegar and water, a 50-50 combination. I just got a little bit lower in temp again, so came back out. Right now I'm just going to chop up this one log I got right here to get into a smaller piece. Now I'm just looking for a flame. Once I see that, I'll call it good, and then go back in the house. The weather is just not cooperating with me out here today. I was hoping to spend more time out here, maybe bring a laptop out here, maybe watch a movie or something, read a book, but the rain finally stopped. And it's about 2:30 right now in the morning. So now I'm going to try to get some sleep once I get this thing stable. But hopefully that works. And there we go. We'll let that go, then come back to you. And since I was out here already, I'll just go and spray it. Once again, some good coloring on that. Nice, rich color, I guess is the word I want to use for it. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. good fat rendering right there. Wood looks really moist before I sprayed it, so that's always a good sign. Yeah. And now it's about bedtime. A little after 3. Stick this over there. A nice big log on right yonder, and go to bed. I'm going to do one more spritz of the apple cider vinegar, and then hit the rack. Looking good. And looking pretty good. So we're now gonna wrap it. Take that guy out. And I'm gonna actually flip it so it's like that. The flat's still right there. Like that. Going strong here. I'm kind of happy with how we're going. The one great thing is there's no ash buildup. I mean, we've been going for about 12 hours now, and we got nothing for winds of ash, which is expected since it's wood, and that's kind of how it works. Is from wood, you go down to lump charcoal, and that doesn't produce very much ash. And from areas that's kind of more refined, more processed, that's when you get your charcoal briquettes. That stuff's really ashy. But this is wood, not much ash buildup, looking pretty good. Just about there. We are at 190. Yeah. So again, this is a offset. That's term you see a lot online is going to be a COS, a cheap offset smoker. That's definitely what it is. For charcoal, for doing like the serpentine method or like the minion method for charcoal, this thing doesn't work perfectly, but it works pretty well. I've cooked two briskets at once on this thing. I made like from expanded steel. I just bent it and made like a second level grate for it. It actually worked out pretty well. So it can do a lot. It's just don't expect it to do something that it can't. And I probably have been getting spoiled with my big green egg too. I've been used to that kind of temperature stability, temperature control. Now dealing with this thing, it's not quite the same. And of course too, with just wood, a very different experience. So we're just about done. I'm probably gonna throw. I cut that up and throw one more log on there. I don't want to have it die on me right as we're about to finish. Want to push through until the end, and I'm willing to use one log for that for sure. But so again, a long night. I did get a couple hours of sleep, not much, but you know, you do what you can do. And of course, that was part of the experience, is just to see how it went and whatnot. But we're almost done. See you in a couple minutes. My temp gauge says 196. Now, hopefully you guys can see this. This is what you're looking for. Just to go in like butter. That was paper. Yeah, looking for that. Just perfect. Smooth. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to take this out and let it rest for a little bit. But from this video, I just want to say thanks for watching, and hopefully it was entertaining. A couple things that I think I've already discovered with this thing. Over here, the smokestack we extended down when I first got the smoke hollow, primarily because with charcoal we wanted to keep the surface of the heat at this level, which would be grate level. However, I think we need this off to get proper, it's because smokers are a lot about air pressure. I think we need to take this thing off to provide correct air pressure to use wood, just wood versus just charcoal. And so I think next time if I ever do a wood cook again, I'll take this thing off instead of just leaving it there. I think we've had better pull from the firebox into the smoke chamber for the wood. I was noticing a lot of smoke billowing out of the firebox, not going into the chamber. Additionally, too, when I would be blowing into the firebox itself, I'd get a lot of air coming back at me versus going into the area here. So that's one thing I noticed. Next time I'll do it differently. But I'll say thanks for watching and have a great day.